Hello everybody. I just came on to tell you, man, I just woke up from a dream, and it was some funny stuff that I dreamed about, right? Because, let me see if I can remember it right now. All right, yeah. I, it was some older people, right? And I guess they was a family. Yeah, I guess they had to be a family. I don't know. I didn't know any of them. It just so happened like I was in the room under the table in the corner and none of them saw me. So I was just sitting there while they was all sitting there drinking and talking and everything. And then all of a sudden the door opened and this man came in the room and everybody was like, hey, oh man, yeah. Like they all jumped up to greet him and everything. And after he greeted everybody, he said, hey, where's the drinks at? Where the liquor at and the weed? And they was like, damn, boy, you don't want to eat first? Man, he said, eat? Nah, I still got yesterday's food in me. I need today's liquor and weed in me so I could make that move out and then I have room. And all of them just started busting out laughing. And then I woke up. And I don't know what it meant, but I don't know why they all laughed and started busting out laughing. I guess it was because they said, man, you first thing you want is liquor and you ain't even eat yet. And I guess because he said he had yesterday's food still inside of him and he needed today's liquor and weed to make yesterday's food move. Now, I guess that's why they. I guess you had to be in a dream and inside the room to really laugh about it. But as I think about it and picture it, it makes me giggle my ass off. Anyway, you want to hear something else that was kind of funny to me? Well, there was this little boy, right? And he was walking on down the road, and this man inside of this truck, one of them pickup trucks, but it was one of them old dirty ones. And as the boy was walking on the side of the road, the truck pulled up and stopped and said, hey, little boy, you want some candy? I got some candy. Little boy said, yeah, I want some candy, but I don't know if you got the kind of candy I want. And he said, oh, I got, the man said, he had all kinds of candy. Little boy said, nah, I don't think you got this kind of candy because the only one that makes this candy live on down the road. So the man said to the little boy, well, okay, I got some money. Get on in the car. We'll go down the road and get the candy. And the little boy said, okay, how's about the house is right there. So how's about you just get out and we go on to the house right now and get the candy? The man was stuck. He didn't know what to do. So he told the little boy, nah, yo, believe me, I know where we could get some better candy. Just come on and get in the truck. Little boy thought about it, and he seen how dumb the man was. So the little boy gets in the truck. So now the man happy. He's like, oh yeah, I got him. But the little man didn't know he had a special little boy in that truck. Man, let me tell you, the little boy got in the truck, and so they start riding. The man looked at the little boy looked at the man and said, hey, how far is this store that we going to? Because we've been riding for about 15 minutes now. I thought you said it was right up the road. The man said, Little boy, I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm gonna take you to a. Well, he didn't say I'm sorry to tell you. He was like, nah, little boy. I was gonna take you to this fun place I know. And little boy was like, well, I know a fun place. It's right. Make a left right here. And well, make a left up at the next turn, and I'll take you to a real fun place. We could go and have all kinds of fun. And the man was like, wait, what kind of fun we gonna have? And he said, oh, it's a fair. They got all kinds of rides and games we could play, and we'll meet people. And so the man told him, oh man, I got someplace better than that. The little boy said, for real? Because the little boy knew a place that was better too. Even better than that. Even better than the fair. The little boy knew a place. And so they kept riding. Then all of a sudden, they turned off on this little path. And they started going. And there was a lot of woods. And so then they went to this they drove real far in the woods. And then they drove like far in the woods. You see them woods out there behind the house? So they drove in the woods like that. Those woods right there, oh boy, I wish I could. If I go out right now and we all take a walk into those woods, we could get lost for days, for years. Matter of fact, they might not even see us no more because they got some animals in those woods. There'd be some bears and some coyotes and some mountain lions. They be all in them woods. A lot of people don't believe it, but I'm going to tell you, one night, I was walking in them very woods, and I heard a scream, but it was like, oh man. But somebody told me, because I let them hear the scream, and they said, oh no, that's a mountain lion. And I was like, damn, that's a mountain lion like that. They just scare you from the screaming. He was like, yeah. Be thankful that you get scared of the scream. But anyway, so they pulled up. He pulled up real deep in the woods, and he come out to this little clearing. That's where he stopped the truck. And the little boy looked at him and said, why we stop here? And so, oh, here is where all the candy is. I got it buried over in this spot. And so the little boy was like, okay, come on, let's go out and get it. So the little boy took off his seatbelt. Man took off his seatbelt, opened the doors, and the man got out first, and he walked around to the side of the car where the little boy was, opened the door for him. And that's when everything changed. When the little boy got out the truck, the little boy was like, oh, wow. And the man was like, oh, wow, what? He was like, look at all them little them eyes looking at us. And sure enough, the man turned around, and there was more than 1,000 eyes glowing, just looking at them. So the man, he sort of got freaked out by that, but not enough because there was trouble on his mind. But he was about to get some trouble that he really didn't want. Now, I did tell y'all that this was all a dream, right? Well, I don't know if I told y'all that this is a dream. But yeah, this is a dream. And this dream that I'm telling, I actually was the one in the dream. I was the little boy. And so The man told me, come on, get out. I got out and I told him about all the animals looking. He turned around. He got kind of freaked out, but not freaked out enough that he wanted to stop from doing what he was getting ready to try to do. And then let me tell you, when the little boy got out of the truck, man, every animal, there was bears, there was coyotes, there was panthers, cougars, which is mountain lions. They all in the mountain lion family. There was some black ones, there was some black wolves, white panthers. Oh man, it was all kind of cats and lions and all kind of animals just came out. And they tore that poor man to shreds. And then I woke up. So I was trying to think, what does that mean? Well, let me tell all of you who be going around doing horrible things to little children or trying to get little children to become money makers for you. Oh, all of y'all in trouble now. 'Cause man, heaven is about to come down on such a way, on such as everybody, that it won't be funny, y'all. I promise you. So, learn from my dreams as I learn from them. And, and from the first dream, I learned something. And from the second dream, I learned something. And I want y'all to learn those somethings that I learned. So go and watch this video. Good night.